2018年是中国改革开放40周年，一代人一代人的时代。中国人民将继续扩大开放，加强竞争。中国开放的大门不会关闭，只会越开越大。向着构建人类命运共同体的目标不断迈进。
各位来宾、各位领导、
女士们、先生们
Distinguished guests, dear leaders, ladies and gentlemen,
大家上午好。
dear guests and friends from media, good morning.
我是中央广播电视总台中国国际电视台主持人潘登。
大家好，我是西安广播电视台。
I'm Pang and with China Media Group. I'm Sun-Mei with Xi'an TV. Welcome to 2018 Belt and Road Media Group Summit Forum. And first, please allow me, on behalf of the host of this,
on behalf of the host and organizing committees, welcome. Friends, we all know that 2018 is the 5th anniversary of the Belt and Road Initiative. In the past 5 years, in a great effort, the Belt and Road has transferred from idea
已经成为
to action
构建人类命运共同体新的国际共识。
2016年8月，中央广播电视总台、中国中央电视台、中国国际电视总公司倡议发起了丝路电视国际合作共同体。 2年来，在“一带一路”精神引领下，共同体所有成员携手同行，在时段频道合作经营、电视节目联播、国际合作拍摄、优秀节目评选、资源信息共享等方面取得累累硕果。
是啊，今天高峰论坛在千年古都，在美丽的西安举行，这让我们一起共享共同体的发展成果，共同展望共同体的美好未来。
首先，请允许我们向大家隆重介绍今天到场的各位领导和嘉宾。外方嘉宾有阿拉伯国家广播联盟秘书长阿卜杜拉希姆·苏莱曼，
欢迎您。
Welcome.
意大利文化遗产部副部长弗朗西斯科·帕伦博，欢迎。
欢迎您。
阿根廷国家电视台台长米格尔·佩雷拉，欢迎。美国全国电视节目专业协会首席执行官兼总裁鲍莫尔，欢迎。亚洲太平洋广播电视联盟节目局局长奥村信一，欢迎。 白俄罗斯国家电视2台董事会主席马尔科夫·马拉特，欢迎。
Mr. Morkov Marat,
哈萨克斯
CKSC
坦
Second
哈巴尔
National
通讯
TV
社董事
Channel.
会主席阿日巴耶夫·阿兰，欢迎。老挝国家电视台副台长布特乌姆·苏万卡姆，欢迎。 法国创新与展望基金发展会会长吉勒斯·巴塞特，
Innovation
欢迎。
and Prospect Foundation,
现场的主
Mr.
办单
Gilles
位和
Basset.
单位的领导有中央广播
Also,
电视总台代表、中央电视台
We have invited leaders from the host and the organizers.
总裁薛继军。
Mr. Xue Jijun, CNR CCTV sub-party group member and CITVC CEO and chairman. Mr. Zhou Jihong, National Radio and Television Administration International Cooperation Department. Mr. Tan Shiding, CITVC Vice President. Also, we have invited leaders from Shaanxi, Mr. Wang Youkang, Shaanxi Provincial CPC Committee Standing Member, and Secretary of the CPC Xi'an Municipal Committee, Mr. Wang Fubao, Xi'an Municipal Committee and Promotion Department, Mr. Lu Hai, Xi'an Municipal Committee and Secretary, Municipal Secretary, Mr. Yang Xiaodong, Xi'an TV and Radio, Mr. Hui Yi, President. Also, we have invited friends from 41 countries and over 110 media, and also we have invited partners and journalists from both home and abroad. Let's again give them a warm welcome to all of them present on site, and thank you and welcome. Dear friends, yesterday evening, we have held the welcoming ceremony, and many guests said that the scenery of Xi'an will give them fascinating enjoyment, and for the past year, Xi'an has undergone profound changes. Also, we are committed to rejuvenating Xi'an from the talents to the building the business environment, and Xi'an has become a focus of the world. Also, it has been benefited from the focus of the leaders from both the municipal and provincial levels. And let's welcome Mr. Wang Youkang, Shaanxi Province Committee, CPC Committee Standing Member and Secretary of the CPC Xi'an Municipal Committee to deliver the opening remarks. Let's welcome. Distinguished guests, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, dear friends, good morning. Welcome to Xi'an. Today, this year marks the 5th anniversary of the Belt and Road initiative. The ancient Silk Road starting point is Xi'an. In this special year, a special place, Silk Road TV International Cooperation Community was first held in a city outside Beijing, and we have held the summit here, and this has expressed our sincerity and love for the Xi'an. Ever since the past 2 years, since we established the community, we have released a series of programs and works and promoted the Chinese culture. Also, we have told the good stories of Xi'an. Later, we'll release China-Italy co-produced documentary From Chang'an to Rome, and we'll release the beautiful Chang'an large music cultural collection and relevant activities. It can be said that the community has become a platform for the world to learn about China and for Xi'an to go to the world. Here, on behalf of the CPC Municipal Committee, I would like to extend my gratitude to the community, to the friends from both home and abroad. I would like to extend my welcome. I would like to take this opportunity. I'd like to share with you 3 points, 3 views. First, 5,000 years history. As a city has such a long history, Xi'an welcome you. Xi'an is an important origin of the Chinese culture. It has undergone 13 dynasties, and they have set capital in Xi'an. In Han Dynasty, Zhang Qian has explored the way to the western regions and established the Silk Road. Up till now, the many foreign friends have called the Chinese Han Ren and called the Chinese Hanyu and call the Chinese characteristics Hanzi. In Chang'an, in Tang Dynasty, is a country with a population of 100 million for the first time. It is also a municipality which is big and international. At that time, it is an economic and cultural center, and it has profound influence up till now. Many Chinese has gathered here, and which is called the Tang Dynasty and the Tang Ren Street, and also the costumes are called the Tang costumes. Also, with the rich, profound cultural base, we have released our own IP, and also we have released over 1,000 years of Chang'an and relevant cultural activities from January to August. The tourism market in Xi'an has enjoyed a boom. Currently, we have received over 180 million people, and exceeding the last year's total, and up 40%. The revenue is over 700 billion, and exceeding last year's total, up 57%. Last year, we have held the Xi'an Marathon. Some friends have said that each step in Xi'an and each street in Xi'an are the carriers of 5,000 years of civilization and culture. This year, we have also initiated the Autumn and Enjoying Xi'an tourism activity. In 20th of October, we will hold the second Xi'an International Marathon competition. We welcome the friends old and new to come to Xi'an to have a walk and to have a sightseeing. We can enjoy the ancient capital of Chang'an and enjoy the history. The second, or enjoy the history, and of course, building Xi'an needs the support of all of you. Of course, if we want to see reform and opening up, we will see Shenzhen. But when it comes to road and belt, we should see Xi'an. Currently, it has been transitioned from an openness to a city at the frontier of the development, and it is in the golden period of development. Currently, the GDP growth rate was 8% in the first half of this year. In the same, ranked the first in the same in the city in the same tier, and China-Europe train has numbered 780. Its carrying capacity ranked the first in China. We have introduced talents, which number is over 600,000. It means that in daily work, 7 out of 10 choose to come to Xi'an for employment and work and living. Currently, the market entities numbered over 300,000. Every day, registration is over 1,650. It means that in every minute, 3 persons start businesses in Xi'an. Xi'an also has the Silk Road loving story. The Mongolian boy, Mr. Yuan Chaohui, in Xi'an Electronic Technology University, and she met Kazakhstan the girl Balika in Xi'an Telecommunication University. Also, their cross-border e-commerce business have expanded to Kazakhstan and Russia. Recently, in Uzbekistan, they have established the overseas store. Recently, with the Kazakhstan, they have reached to a consensus. Each year, they will import 1,000 tons of honey. In October, they will further explore the Czech and Eastern Europe market. this year, their sales is to over 400 million yuan. It can be said that the Xi'an this year, each day will see wonders and news and events. We sincerely hope that every day can become the spokesperson for Xi'an. We hope you can use your own perspectives and artistic methods and international platforms to further promote Xi'an and promote its culture over 1,000 years of history, and also the recent development results of Xi'an. Third, we hope that the media can promote us, and Xi'an will proceed together with you. Cultural resources are the most unique strategic resource. We are dedicated to creating a platform of the Silk Road culture and to promote the cultural cooperation. Our focuses are, we have 6 focuses. First, around these targets, we will establish a big industry of culture and tourism. Second, we will establish the Silk Road platform and the world cultural capital. And third, we will build Xi'an into a city of museum, culture, and music. The world's focus on will focus on 4 areas in the new region of Xi'an. We establish a state-of-the-art cultural industry in Kaohsiung area. We establish the digital press base, and in Jinkai area we establish state-of-the-art printing and industrial base. In the reform area, we'll establish state-of-the-art advertising and industrial park. The fifth, we will implement the strategies of each industry. We will create culture plus creativity, culture plus technology, culture plus tourism, culture plus finance, and culture plus exhibition. Will encourage cross-border integration and encourage the startup businesses. Will tap 6 resources and Xi'an's culture, historical culture, and cultural fashion, and also the landscape and ecological culture.
The new opportunities for the cultural industry's promotion is also a new momentum for us to promote culture. According to President Xi, we will promote the media convergence.
去年9月7号，西安广播电视台在全国开播了首个丝路频道。日前，丝路频道的矩阵号获得央视新闻移动网推荐的第1矩阵号。同时，我们还大力推动媒体融合，进一步推动报纸。
At the same time, we are pushing forward media convergence, including television, new media. We are fostering new media groups. We sincerely hope that to use this opportunity and learn from international medias and enhance cooperation. Step up our friend circle and learn from your experiences. Expand media convergence and use new approaches. To build a highland for media convergence. At last, I wish you all the best in your life and career, and I wish a success conclusion of this forum. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Wang, for his inspiration of his speech. CCTV, the host of our forum, the group of CITVC was grouped in from this March, As a host of this forum, we invite Mr. Xue Jijun from CNR and CCTV Branch Committee of CPC and CEO and Chairman of CITVC.
Respected
尊敬的
Secretary
各位
Wang
来宾、
Yongkang,
各位
distinguished
朋友、
friends,
女士们、先生
Dear
们，
Ladies and
上午好。
Mr. Wang Yongkang, dear friends, ladies and gentlemen, good morning.
首先，
I'm glad to meet you all in this city of culture. First, on behalf of CCTV and CNR
2018
and
电视国际合作
Mr. Sheng Haixiong,
团的各位嘉宾，特别是远道而来的媒体同仁，
to extend
热烈的欢迎。
the warmest welcome to our friends coming from afar.
国家广播电视
This forum
中央广播电视总台主办，
is hosted by
中国广播电视电影电视
China Media Group,
主办，
CITVC,
是中央广播电视总台成立
Xi'an Television Station, and China International Television Corporation, China Film, Television, and Program Exchanging Center. After the founding of China Media Group,
大力整合优质
this has grasped an opportunity of the history,
目前全
deepen the media convergence,
业务形态最多，
becoming one of the largest
覆盖范围
media platforms with the most
媒体团之一。 总台坚持以习近平新时代中国特色社会
comprehensive platform,
制作，持续深化三台融合，
guided by the Chinese socialism idealism.
国际传播能力
We are promoting the media construction.
新模式、新业态的，
We are focusing on new technology,
在重大事件报道、
new patterns
信息解读、重点时事评论、
in reporting of major events and critics of news, as well as cartoons,
行业风尚、
television series.
强大传播力、
We are also leading
引导力。
in industry. We are influential.
秋天，习近平主席先后提出
In the fall of 2013,
海上丝绸之路的重大战略，
President Xi
开启了全球
brought up notions about the maritime Silk Road notion,
机遇之窗，
focusing on win-win development
转化为行动。
opportunities. In these 5 years, this has turned into new momentum,
文化交流
turned the ideal into
缺的桥梁，
reality, and we have been focusing on
民的信赖。
building a bridge between us.
中央广播电视总台
And we are more and more relied by our people and our country.
2016年
CITVC, together with all multiple
这是
international media groups,
为领带面向全媒体的全球性电视
have
联盟，
initiated a program
国际合作共同
on the Silk Road.
成和平合作，开放
The
包容
community
绝互鉴
have held upon the notion of reciprocal development,
深化全方位的务实合作，在打造互利共赢的利益
deepening practical cooperations,
融合发展
building a reciprocal community.
责任，受到有关各方高度
It's a community of shared
伙伴
future and shared
出的
responsibility.
区的41家机构发展
From the beginning,
50个
the community hosted
在国际合拍
41 organizations from 29 countries, and now we have 15 institutions. And we have conducted comprehensive cooperation in all television programs. The integration of stars are also implemented. In this part, media is quintessential. We have stick to the mainstream medias, opening up exchanges and communications with international media groups. And we have bred trust internationally. We have a shared destiny as well, and this is a common phase of the international community. For that purpose, we have the following suggestions. First, to produce new content, focus on content-oriented, and report hotspot issues and key events. Enhance co-productions and resource sharing on TV series, cartoons, and other TV programs. To develop elite shows that are beloved by people around the globe, satisfying all kinds of requirements by different people. The second point is to intensify cooperation. Integrated development is a problem faced by all medias. We need to follow the trend of the technology and taking advantage of the new technology development and resources to use big data, AI, cloud data, and other applications to help upgrade our medias and play full to our advantages to win a commercial cooperation pattern to bolster the prosper of our media groups. The third one, we will take advantage of the traditional media patterns and open time slots on a localized level to enhance the common development of all media groups from around the world. Conforming to the new era and the new development, we will bring up the cohesion of the medias, attract more young audiences and audiences from the internet. The fourth one is to add new patterns of works. On technology cooperation and personnel training, we will take full advantage of the Belt and Road Initiative to deepen cooperation institutions, to build platforms comprehensively, train, bring up new cooperation projects on all levels. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the 40th anniversary of Chinese reform and opening up. China has gone through profound changes during these 40 years. The world is more integrated into China and vice versa. This is the most exciting interaction in the history. China, together with the other parts of the world, are sharing development of our cooperation. We will take the opportunity that the time presents us and realize some new constructions, and we will make more contribution to this media cooperation, and I also need to thank the strong support from Xi'an's television station and support from all government levels. And at last, I will thank all of you to be here, and I wish a success conclusion of this summit. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Xue Jijun. He was very exciting, and he brought us the best wishes. And let's give the warmest welcome and applause. And I want to thank over 2,000 representatives who are attending this event today. Like he said, CITVC has been focusing on promoting the cooperation between international media groups, and this is also a result from the support from different levels. And now we'll welcome Ms. Zhou Jihong from National Radio and Television Administration International Cooperation Department. Respected Mr. Wang Yongkang and Mr. Xue Jijun, dear friends, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Today, friends from countries along the Silk Road are gathered here in Xi'an to attend this community's summit forum, and it has a long and profound meaning. And on behalf of my department, I would extend my welcome to the guests here. This is the 5th year of the Belt and Road Initiative being brought up. From a vision to a reality, the initiative has made profound developments in cooperations, inclusiveness, and mutual learning, mutual benefit. We have been pushing forward cooperative interactions between media groups from all countries. We have conducted over 400 projects, and we are also focusing on promotion of Silken Road community. We have seen that from 2016, after the founding of the community, the development has covered over 50 countries, 98 institutions. We have made comprehensive developments in all aspects, including personnel training and co-production. We have built a new platform. Today in Xi'an, the start of the Silk Road, our old friends and new friends are gathered here together for this forum to understand the civilization and culture of the Silk Road. This bears huge meaning. I have 3 suggestions. The first one is to tell the story right.
Especially, we should tell others that ever since the past 5 years, our new story of the Silk Road, and also we should tap the economic and trade story and the dream story, so that the Silk Road spirit will become more ever shown. So, especially we should use the internet mindset and the concept of integration. In terms of the development of the system, we should form a most vibrant and the a new model for international promotion. Third, will facilitate cooperation, international cooperation. Especially, we should cater to the needs of the countries along the Belt and Road. Especially, we should increase cooperation in personnel and technology, establish closely the exchange mechanisms so that we can make new strides. Ladies and gentlemen, we should weather the bad times together and share the good times together. The China Media Group will establish more platforms and more channels to facilitate countries to blaze a trail that can cooperate and exchange with each other and share the development. At last, I wish the full success of this conference. Thank you.
非常感谢周司长，让我们再次报以热烈的掌声。
Thank you so much. Let's give a warm applause to them again. Just as Ms. Zhou said that the media is the bond for people-to-people exchanges and history. The Silk Road has linked China with Arab countries. Through the Silk Road, we exchange culture and resources to promote the human civilization development. Currently, Arab countries are the natural and important partners on the stage of the community. In the media, we have launched close cooperation together with the Arabian countries. Now let's welcome Mr. Abdul Rahim Sulaiman, the Secretary General of ASBU. Welcome.
Good morning.
尊敬的各位女士，尊敬的各位先生，大家
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good morning. First, please allow me to extend my thanks to the hosts and the organizers, the China Media, Xi'an Television. Also, I would like to thank Mr. Xue Jijun, the CITV CON chairman. Also, I would like to thank Ms. Zhou Jihong, International Cooperation Department, National Radio and Television Administration. Also, I would like to give thanks to other colleagues. Before I came to Xi'an, I felt close to them because I was invited by them. At the same time, I was thankful. I am honored to come to the ancient capital, Xi'an. Silk Road, for the past centuries, have bridged several continents of this globe, not only in economic terms, but also in people-to-people exchanges that we at this place has brought people more closely together. These connections can make us to better exchange our ideas, knowledge, and culture. Also, to many people, including Arabian countries, Arabians, it has positive influences. In fact, in the coastal cities, especially the countries along the road and belt, these countries have benefited a lot from this. Ladies and gentlemen, we come here to join this forum. This has testified that we are upholding the Silk Road spirit. We hope that the Silk Road spirit can bond us closer. ASBU will always be committed to the responsibility of the media to promote the dialogues of various parties and create a more peaceful world to have spare our efforts. In order to achieve this vision, ASBU always with the other regions, including China, we have maintained cooperation. In fact, with Asia Radio Association and Asia Pacific Radio Association, we have maintained close cooperation. Especially, we have enjoyed many items, and also we have enjoyed the personnel training programs. And at the same time, we have experienced sharing activities. And at the same time, the Arabian channel of the CCTV has become one of the members of the Arabian Radio Association. Also, the value of our work has been enhanced. At the same time, the China International TV has very excellent performance in the Arabian Radio Festival. Also, with our activities have attracted many Arabian tourists. The programs of China have won good results in this festival. Ladies and gentlemen, again, I'm honored to announce that the ASBU will join in the so-called media community for the creation and exchanges of program of TV and radio will have greater contribution. ASBU comprises over 30 members. In 2017, each month, over 1,000 pieces of news and 526 hours of programs were broadcasted. And at the same time, ASBU has used the network to upgrade its program system. Our new e-cloud was also convened. We sincerely hope that the ASBU can use the best way to promote our platform to a new height. Ladies and gentlemen, again, I would like to express my gratitude to the hosts and organizers to this community. I hope this forum can facilitate the multilateral cooperation and facilitate our bilateral friendship between China and Arab. At last, on behalf of ASBU, we welcome you in June 2019 to the Cultural Center of Tunis to join the 29th the TV and Radio Festival. And also, I hope we can gather again to exchange our ideas. We hope that the community forum can be held in Tunis. Thank you again. Thank you, Mr. Solomon. And at the same time, we welcome more countries and regions to participate in our community in order to better build a shared community, a community of shared future for mankind. Let's give a warm applause to him again. And the TV program Expertise Association is an international membership organization, and through the expertise markets, in terms of the choices of the films, and we want to build a future for the content industry. Mr. Bomo also has come to our community forum today. Now let's welcome Mr. J.P. Bomo to deliver a speech. Let's welcome. Good morning. First, I would like to thank Mr. Xue, also the Vice President, Mr. Tang. Yesterday, we have joined in the ceremony. I believe that the ceremony was excellent. Here, let's give a warm applause to the ceremony yesterday again. I felt honored that we were invited to participate in this important event, namely 2018 Silk Road Media Community, and also I'm honored to address here today. I'm honored to come to the historical city Xi'an. On behalf of Ducky, I would like to I joined in this forum. Here, companies from different countries have gathered. We can know better our businesses. Also, we can explore opportunities to launch international cooperation. Also, here we can show our creativity and increase our efficiency. NAPI has recognized this mission. We believe that the international companies have shown their wishes to cooperate with the Chinese companies. Also, I'm happy to see so many companies here today. I would like to thank China Media Group and the China Radio and Television State Administration of China Radio and Television, also the leaders of different government agencies, so that we have the opportunities to share our activities and our initiatives to launch media cooperation. In the past several years, in our TV festival, we have seen more Chinese companies. We hope that the Chinese companies' number can increase in 2017. Budapest TV festival, it's 2018 in Miami TV festival. We have seen the China Media Group and the State Administration of Radio and TV have participated. They have shown and introduced the premium programs. Last year in our TV festival, we are happy to have established the platforms with many international companies, which include the CITVC. Also, he has brought my assistant with you, and he is happy to share with you more information. We are one of the 10 premium content providers around the globe to producers, producing companies, issuers. We offer them more opportunities. Our objective is to commonly build and proceed China Radio to go global. In Los Angeles, in Miami, we have the TV festival. Also in June, in Budapest, we will hold the TV festival. Thank you again. Now let's give our thanks to Mr. Bomo again. Silk Road Media Corporation community has 2 years of history. We, based on our spirit, Silk Road spirit, we are dedicated to become the interest community of shared interests, and the community of shared responsibility. Now let's welcome Mr. Tang Shiding, the Vice President of CITVC. He will release the annual work report and development plan of BRMC.
Dear guests, ladies and gentlemen, friends, good morning. Today, we're gathering from all over the world, surrounding our new time, new achievements, to cooperate together and make new developments. On behalf of the host of the community, CITVC, an important, crucial platform of CNR, to extend my warmest gratitude and welcome. Today is the 5th year of the Belt and Road Initiative. From a vision to a reality, the initiative has influenced the whole world and take root. It has played an important role that media has. The community was thus born, conforming to inclusiveness, openness, and cooperation. We have 98 media groups from 50 countries. We are cooperating with ABU and other regional and international organizations to enhance our cooperative platforms and conduct new patterns for international cooperations, making new improvements. First, we have seen new patterns by our localized methods to closely cooperate with South Africa, England, Serbia, Burma, Czech. Together we have Chinese channels with Indonesia. The Chinese time slot with Indonesia and South Africa had made breakthroughs. We have JPB and YouTube corporations. We have also localized patterns with Japan and Brazil. And we have multiple time slots on each continent. And we have invested and produced a lot of programs with improving qualities. We have Confucius, Oriental Wartime, the Long March, the Rejuvenation of Silk Road, and River of Sky. And we have co-produced Origin with England and America, and Two Empires with Italy, Zhenghe Sale. We are preparing for those productions. Second, we are paying intensive attention on the 2017 Belt and Road International Cooperation Summit Forum and this year's event. We have also more than 70 institutions from 20 countries to join this, and we have translated the documentaries of Silken Road, A Bite of China, and other Chinese TV series into more than 30 languages. And for 2018, we have documentaries of China's diplomacy and other productions. Also, we have been co-producing with Russia for TV programs like Going to Xinjiang and Where the Dream Starts. We have also put programs on countries like Kazakhstan. And we have also released Beautiful Challenge Large Music Culture Collection and other events. The third, we have organized 2 times for election of good TV programs. We have collected over near 80 of good films and short videos, and we have organized NRTA's several events. We have been communicating with international mainstream media groups and conducted several projects of translating foreign TV productions. And we have also published One Belt and Road country's tour guide, and we have attracted international organizations and media groups, and we have been influential to this whole community of media groups around the world. And this forum, first time, steps out of Beijing, and we have been co-hosting this with Xi'an television station. We have organized several activity for experience on Xi'an's cultural characteristics. And now I want to express my sincerest gratitude who have been working towards the preparation and conduction of this forum. I want to pay my highest respects, and I wish Xi'an can accelerate the development pace to showcase its own beauty, and we will also deepen the cooperative diameter and actively push forward the multilateral cooperation between media groups. First, we need to expand our friend circle to understand each other and communicate more openly. With international medias joining us, we need to shift our focus to the improvement of quality. And we will enhance our cooperation with ABU, AIBD, and other international organizations. We will expand our abilities by learning from advanced countries' media groups, and we will strengthen strategic cooperation with big corporations in China like Alibaba, and we will push forward the intensive cooperation with new technologies and make a special section of Chinese videos in foreign sites. We will be more influential in this respect. Along with the common application of smartphones, we will scientifically understand the significance of the Internet. China television Changcheng platform is focusing on media convergence, putting out apps on smartphones. We will show our new front in several platforms. Third, we will take full potential of the market, from the producing to the releasing of the program, including the whole industrial chain. We will use better commercial operations, including commercials, and deepen the cultural cooperation with countries along the Silk Road. This will diminish the influences of cultural differences, and we will open a new market and have new achievements. And we will join new key projects. The fourth, we will bring new highlights. We will highlight on co-production. The fifth co-production will start in the September and October of this year, and we will deepen the content cooperation and produce more elite programs. We will further accelerate comprehensive international channels with full coverage and showcase the beautiful culture and civilization and build a new platform for media convergence and open a new window for cooperation to conform to the new trends of the developments, integrate with new media, and upgrade the information communication, capital communication. Also, by cloud computing, we will facilitate the new platform and facilitate resource sharing, connectivity, and promote personnel cooperation and open co-projects of training of personnel. Today we have invited Wang Jiyun from Alibaba and other experts and scholars to hold seminars for you. And this afternoon they will share their insights regarding this. And we have invited renowned foreign journalists and people with a reputation in this area. Dear guests and friends, 2,100 years ago, Zhang Qian from China started the Silk Road, opened a gate for friendship to flow inside of China. Now we're standing at a new start throughout history, and we will further opening up and project new momentum for the community. Let's be more firm about building bridges of friendship and advance the development of the community. Thank you. We are closer together. Let's give another round of applause for Mr. Tang. He has brought us to the history of developments throughout the past year, and now we are seeing the practical cooperation, and we can see co-productions coming up gradually. And now we are inviting you to watch the birth of a new bout of co-production projects. Now we will go on to the next key cooperative projects. First, we will release a China-Italy co-produced documentary from Chang'an to Rome. This is a micro-documentary of 100 episodes. Now we will welcome Francisco to give a keynote speech, to give a remark. Distinguished Mr. Wang, Mr. Xue, and guests.
Distinguished guests, from China to Rome, The excellent release of this documentary has given us valuable opportunity. This has shown that the two countries, both India, Italy and China, we share the same common interests because of the histories that are told, and the collisions of the cultures of both countries are the theme of this documentary. This has facilitated tourists from both countries to visit each other. In the past centuries, along the Silk Road, we have the traditional trade between the West and the East, and this trade through the tourism. Currently, our exchanges are influencing each other's culture. Also, we have seen the collisions of economic and political and social system. We not only see the tourism as an economic phenomena, but also it has some social elements and cultural elements. Like in two remote worlds, we are colliding and influencing each other. Tourism will help us to achieve the first meeting of tourism. We learned that the folk customs alongside the local places and the living traditions and such experience are the reasons for tourism. Over 1 million tourists. Tourism sites have provided China with the immersing environment, and our traditional tourism industries will give you enjoyment. We will dispatch over 100 people over 100 people are dispatched from China to Italy to feel the works, to see the works of the architects and enjoy the food. They not only enjoy the luxuries of Italy, they also know the producing procedures of the small enterprises. They inherited from generations to generations. They have exhibited the delicacy of Italian works. Actually, the history and culture can give you an extraordinary experience. You can not only visit the local places, but also learn about the production procedures. They have brought the vibrant knowledge and the technologies in with local roots, and these cannot be copied in other places. Florence and in other places, in Naples, they have the ceramics art. Also, the products are the real luxuries. They are more famous than the world famous products. And from these aspects, Italy is the only the only place that are the most welcomed by the people. And also from the art to the holiday, from the spring to the natural scenery, in these places, you can feel the difference. You have the different experience especially for Asian people. This is why Italian people want to find experience in China. This is the only origin for us to learn about each other. This trend is irreversible and will give good opportunities for mutual growth. This kind of sharing is the contribution by elites, and this will boost both lands' tourism development and give you a window for premium experience. And wish you a good experience, and thank you. Thank you, Mr. Parasso's release from Chang'an to Rome. Thank you for your address for the release. Also, I would like to thank Mr. Parassos. A 100-episode micro documentary has offered a parallel lens from 100 episodes. It has built a lens fork to peoples. And how to achieve this? Now let's welcome the editor-in-chief, Mr. Zhao Weidong, Italian director Paul Taliro, to address us today. Let's welcome. Welcome to the center of the stage. First, I would like to ask Mr. Zhao, for this documentary, if you want to share with it, you have many words to speak. If just in one word, in one word, what is the description of the 100 episode documentary? I came back from Rome. Now, our team was located in Rome, and they are tensely shooting. So, just in one word, I want to say, accumulation is the essence. The short is the essence. Ban Chao
si incontrassero, si sono incontrati, almeno speriamo che di averli fatti incontrare, di aver fatto una nuova vera via della seta attraverso tanti divertimenti, perché il pubblico di Roma si è divertito.
能够提供给我们一个真正的思路的
to
一个
provide
印
us
象。
with a real Silk Road impression. For us, this is a good thing. I hope to achieve success. Thank you. Thank you. We expect this documentary can be initiated soon. Now let's welcome the initiation guests to board on the stage to officially launch the documentary from Chang'an to Rome. And let's welcome Mr. Wang Youkan, Shaanxi Provincial CPC Central Committee Standing Committee Member, Secretary of the CPC Xi'an Municipal Committee, and Mr. Xue Jijun, CNR CCTV Sub-Committee Member, and CITVC's Chair, CEO and Chairman, Mr. Lu Hai, the Xi'an Municipal Committee, the Secretary General of the Municipal Committee, Mr. Yang Xiaodong, and Mr. Tang Shiding, Xi'an Radio and TV Station, Mr. Hui Yi, to board on the stage.
Dear
guests, we'll together witness this exciting moment. Now let's count down. When we count 1, our guests please stand up to promote. Now let's count down. 3, 2, 1. Initiating. I'd like to congratulate the documentary Chang'an meets Rome officially. It is officially launched. Thank you. Thank you. Please be seated.
当古城长安迎来第一缕曙光，遥远的罗马正长夜未央，缤纷的世界昼夜轮回。从长安到罗马，一条丝绸之路，连接两大帝国，孕育了东西方文明。我们从何处来？今天之所以为今天，一同回溯过去。当长安遇见罗马，他们的光芒交相辉映，恢宏的建筑，璀璨的文明，传世的艺术，惬意的生活， 尽管彼此几无所知，但是他们谱写着想象、激昂和交融。百集大型系列微纪录片，从长安到罗马，相约多位中国顶级的专家学者，带着命题出发，探究疑团，与历史文化进行一场穿越时空的对话。当今意大利知名的文化历史专家，将通过耳目一新的观点，妙趣横生的解读，揭开沉睡古迹的层层面纱。从长安到罗马，由中国和意大利两国纪录片领域优秀的制作团队联手打造。他们将走进西安和罗马的每个角落，用平行的视角和全新的发现穿越时空，描绘出一幅东西方文明的宏伟画卷。
好，这是一部非常值得期待的精品之作。从长安到罗马百集微纪录片发布会到此结束。接下来我们进入下一个环节。
This is an excellent documentary worth that are anticipated, and this is the close of this release. And we'll have the welcome the release of beautiful Chang'an large music culture collection. This was originated from the ancient capital Xi'an in order to introduce the natural scenery and historical culture to the outside world. We have united with our partners to collectively hold the release of beautiful Chang'an large music cultural collection. We have welcomed the Miss Rodriguez as the guest, and they will go to the every corner of the Xi'an to have the collect music culture. Also, they are not only the hosts, they are also the famous singers. They have come to our conference today. Now let's welcome Mr. Alan Sparkers, and they will collaborate with Mr. Zhang Wei, the drum king. What kind of fascinating moments will we create at the collision of the Western and Eastern culture? Let's expect. Let's welcome.
Ni hao.
Ni hao.
Easy crowd.
Greetings,
I
everyone.
like that. This bodes well.
好，大家刚才的掌声让我们更加的兴奋起来。谢谢。
Okay, give them a warm applause.
There's a hole in your logic. You know the answers. Oh, you play science and magic. And respect me if goodbye, Mr. A. You promised you would love us, but you knew too much. Goodbye, Mr. A. You had all the answers, but no human touch. And life is attraction. Your number is love. Your love is attraction. It's not showing me where I'm wrong. You've got to switch your feelings on. Oh, so superior. I'm not it's over, but you forgot. Goodbye, Mr. Ray. You promised you were ours, but you knew too much. Goodbye, Mr. Ray. You with all the answers, but no human touch. And life is attraction. Your number is up. Your love is a fraction. It's not oh, 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 oh,
好，非常感谢陕北秧歌、陕北腰鼓，还有我们的电吉他的配合，真的是让我们眼前一亮，也非常期待着我们这部纪录片能够早点跟大家见面，是吧？
是的，值得期待。接下来就让我们有请本场发布会的启动嘉宾上台，他们是中央广播电视总台代表、中央电视台分党组成员、中国国际电视总公司董事长、总裁薛继军先生。
Mr. Xue Jijun, CEO and Chairman of CITVC and CNR CCTV, and Mr. Wang Fubao from Xi'an Television Station, and Mr. Tang Shiding, CITVC Vice President, Mr. Hui Yi, Xi'an Broadcasting Television, and Mr. Liu Xiaoling, Mr. Gordon Radley from British Dove Corporation, and the two singers from before.
好，我们请各位转身，移步到我们的大屏幕前。
Please all turn around to our screen. Please put your hands on the screen, and we will count down together. When we count down to 1, we will witness this moment. Are you ready? Okay, let's count down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's give a warm applause for the release of beautiful Chang'an large music culture collection. Let's take a picture together. Let's thank you all again and congratulate to the successful release of beautiful Chang'an's large music culture collection. Please take your seats. Dear friends, now is going to our tea break. 10 minutes later, we will resume the releases of key cooperative projects. We'll see you later.
...2013年，我访问哈萨克斯坦和印度尼西亚时，分别提出了建设丝绸之路经济带和21世纪海上丝绸之路的合作倡议。我的家乡中国陕西省就位于古丝绸之路的起点。站在这里回顾历史，我仿佛听到了山间回荡的声声驼铃，看到了大漠飘飞的袅袅炊烟，这一切让我感到十分的亲切。 文明的活力在于交往、交流、交流。今天我们要更多向对方吸取智慧和营养，通过加强交流，让双方思想形成更多交汇，这样集体行动才会更有力量。
It is a successful platform to connect members and partners in effective ways and is becoming a magnificent force drawing us together.
And we're all doing our small part to help it move forward, but I think it's going to be a much bigger part of our lives tomorrow and the next day and next year. So we're entering a new golden era of Canada-China relations in film.
That's been so much invigorating, linking Beijing and London. And one of the main partners that we are so grateful to be working with, wonderful people, the China International Television Corporation.
We're looking forward to further cooperation within the framework of the Belt and the Road media community. We're looking forward to learning more about the perspectives and ways in which we can become more active, useful member, which is not only on the receiving end of this whole cooperation. We would like to contribute.
One important key to successful shooting here in the roof of the world has been the wonderful partnership with our Chinese co-production partners CCTV 10 and CITVC.
2018年是中国改革开放40周年，一代人有一代人的时代。中国人民将继续扩大开放，加强合作。中国开放的大门不会关闭，只会越开越大，向着构建人类命运共同体的目标不断迈进。
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching CGTN Live. I'm here at Xi'an broadcasting our 2018 Belt and Road Media Communication Community Summit Forum. And actually, Xi'an is the starting point of the ancient Belt and Silk Road. So this city has a symbolic meaning, very symbolic meaning. And actually, we're not waiting for any trade caravans today. We're expecting hundreds of media professionals from all across the road. And they're actually here to help build the international community to become the largest platform of culture and innovation changes. And so, a quick recap of what happened earlier at the meeting. So we had some keynote speeches to conclude last year's achievements, some breakthroughs, and also some of our future plans for the next year. And also, moreover, some pragmatic works, especially the release of some cooperative projects, such as a documentary co-produced by China and Italy, from Chang'an to Rome. Actually, Chang'an is Xi'an, but in ancient China we call it Chang'an because it was a different time, and it was the political center and economic hub of the Han Dynasty and the Tang Dynasty. And it was, back then our ancestors traveled like 8,000 kilometers to Rome to make trade with foreigners. And now, in this new era, what do we trade? What do we exchange? Now, as journalists and media experts, we do exchanges on information, and that's one of the highlights of this year's meeting, the launch of the Eurasian News sharing and exchange platform. This will be happening very soon, a huge project to make everything a little easier for reporters across the continent. And okay, so without further ado, let me bring my guests here. And Carlos, come here. Carlos, hey. Actually, could you give us a brief introduction to yourself and to camera to our audience?
Yes, thank you. Thanks too much for stay here in China. I'm very honored for stay here. I'm from Costa Rica, from Channel 7 in Costa Rica. I think we need to follow China in the fact to produce because you understand what is the route to follow. And never forget and never follow the way to produce. Okay, and for you, it's no matter the social medias. You think always in production. And you are a big example in broadcasting and television and social medias, and that another countries need to follow your example, you know.
So in what areas can we cooperate more on? What are the greatest potential in these areas?
Yes, well, the area, our area, for example, needs see more China, you know, because in our case, only think in the Occidental news, in Occidental production, in Occidental broadcasting. Never think in another size, in another location, in another situation, and. China is a good example for us, you know, to improve, to put new things in the TV and show the people what is need to do, right?
I understand this is your first time being in China, right?
Yes.
So how's it like? What's your impression on China and the city of Xi'an?
Yes, China is impressive. It's great. It's your culture, your people. It's a very nice site. It's a place. Wherever when you stay is very nice, and the people the feeling is very good, and your food is very nice, right? Yes, and it's I think more people need to come to China and to see your culture, your people, your streets, your buildings, everywhere.
Exactly. I hope more people can think like this. The tea break is about to end, so the meeting is about to resume in just a few minutes. I'm sorry we don't have enough time for you, but for now, let's take it to Beijing, and bye for now, and stay tuned for more information about a meeting.
2013年，我访问哈萨克斯坦和印度尼西亚
亚时，分别提出了建设丝绸之路经济带和21世纪海上丝绸之路的合作倡议。我的家乡中国陕西省就位于古丝绸之路的起点。站在这里回顾历史，我仿佛听到了山间回荡的声声驼铃，看到了大漠飘飞的袅袅炊烟，这一切让我感到十分的亲切。文明的活力在于交往、交流、交流。今天我们要更多向对方吸取智慧和营养，通过加强交流，让双方思想形成更多交汇，这样集体行动才会更有力量。
It is a successful platform to connect members and partners in effective ways and is becoming a magnificent force drawing us together.
And we're all doing our small part to help it move forward, but I think it's going to be a much bigger part of our lives tomorrow and the next day and next year. So we're entering a new golden era of Canada-China relations in film.
That's been so much invigorating, linking Beijing and London. And one of the main partners that we are so grateful to be working with, wonderful people, the China International Television Corporation.
We are looking forward to further cooperation within the framework of the Belt and the Road media community. We are looking forward to learning more about the perspectives and ways in which we can become more active, useful member, which is not only on the receiving end of this whole cooperation. We would like to contribute.
One important key to successful shooting here in the roofs of the world has been the wonderful partnership with our Chinese co-production partners CCTV 10 and CITVC.
2018年是中国改革开放40周年，一代人有一代人的时代。中国人民将继续扩大开放，加强合作。中国开放的大门不会关闭，只会越开越大，向着构建人类命运共同体的目标不断迈进。2013年，我访问哈萨克斯坦和印度尼西亚时，分别提出了建设丝绸之路经济带和21世纪海上丝绸之路的合作倡议。我的家乡中国陕西省就位于古丝绸之路的起点。 站在这里回顾历史，我仿佛听到了山间回荡的声声驼铃，看到了大漠飘飞的袅袅炊烟，这一切让我感到十分的亲切。文明的活力在于交往、交流、交流。今天我们要更多向对方吸取智慧和营养，通过加强交流，让双方思想形成更多交汇，这样集体行动才会更有力量。
It is a successful platform to connect members and partners in effective ways and is becoming a magnificent force, drawing us together.
We're all doing our small part to help it move forward, but I think it's going to be a much bigger part of our lives tomorrow and the next day and next year. So we're entering a new golden era of Canada-China relations and film.
That's been so much invigorating, linking Beijing and London. And one of the main partners that we are so grateful to be working with, wonderful people, the China International Television Corporation.
We are looking forward to further cooperation within the framework of the Belt and the Road media community. We are looking forward to learning more about the perspectives and ways in which we can become more active, useful member, which is not only on the receiving end of this whole cooperation. We would like to contribute.
One important key to successful shooting here in the roofs of the world has been the wonderful partnership with our Chinese co-production partners CCTV 10 and CITVC.
2018年是中国改革开放40周年，一代人有一代人的时代。中国人民将继续扩大开放，加强合作。中国开放的大门不会关闭，只会越开越大。向着构建人类命运共同体的目标不断迈进。2013年，我访问哈萨克斯坦和印度尼西亚时，分别提出了建设丝绸之路经济带和21世纪海上丝绸之路的合作倡议。我的家乡中国陕西省就位于古丝绸之路的起点。站在这里回顾历史，我仿佛听到了山间回荡的声声驼铃，看到了大漠飘飞的袅袅炊烟，这一切让我感到十分的亲切。
文明的活力在于交往、交流、交流。今天我们要更多向对方吸取智慧和营养，通过加强交流，让双方思想形成更多交汇，这样集体行动才会更有力量。
This morning's agenda will be starting soon. Please be seated. Thank you. 各位尊敬的来宾，我们的下半场活动马上开始，请您入座，谢谢。Distinguished guests, the second part of this morning's agenda is about to start. Please be seated. Thank you.
尊敬的各位领导、各位来宾、亲爱的朋友们，欢迎大家回来，继续进行我们的重点合作项目的发布。
To continue our key cooperative projects. And the third, this is the third project, launch of China Hour in Portugal. Yes, China Media Group in its own channel has covered over 200 countries and regions. Now through the screen, let's learn about the China Hour in Portugal.
中国国际电视总公司携手葡萄牙波尔图电视台，共同运营的 China Hour 本土化中国节目时段，将于2018年9月18日正式开播。 该时段全部节目由中国国际电视总公司提供，节目将进行本土化包装，译制为葡萄牙语后播出。首批播出的节目将包括电视剧《欢乐颂》。
Daqui pra frente, sem a minha permissão. Meu Deus, tá no alto!
纪录片《大黄山》。
A fonte divina está relacionado com as divindades. O fenômeno não é apenas mera coincidência. Com tudo que pôde para conseguir tal fim. Mesmo que o uso da tecnologia moderna possa reproduzir os modelos clássicos da porcelana nu.
透视春晚， 茶等优秀中国节目。该时段面向葡萄牙主流收视家庭，播出覆盖葡萄牙全境以及欧洲、美洲、非洲部分国家和地区，收视人群达1500万户家庭。该时段将向葡萄牙观众展示历史上中华的沧桑与辉煌，以及当代中国人的时尚生活风貌。这是中国广播影视走出去工程的又一成果，将进一步扩大中国节目在海外的影响力。
好，亲爱的朋友们，接下来让我们有请葡萄牙波尔图电视台台长卢里奥
Distinguished guests, let's welcome Mr. Lulia and the Portugal TV and radio television to address this ceremony. Thank you. Good morning. First, I would like to thank CCTV. In such a forum,
我们和中国国际电视总
our
公司的合
cooperation
作
with
非常
China
成
Media
功。
Group
我们有葡萄牙和中国有非常相似的文化，我们有着悠久的历史。
Portugal and China have similar cultures. We have long history. First, I would like to thank CCTV for hosting this
葡
conference.
萄牙呢是位于西方欧洲的国家，而中国是位于东方。我们拥有灿烂的历史
Portugal
文
is
化，这也
in
就是为什
Europe,
么
it's
我
in
们
the
会彼此
Western,
吸引，
it's the
相
West and
互
China
靠
in the
近。
East.
本次呢，我们波尔图
But
电视
our
台和
hearts are
中国
close
国际电视
together.
总公司之间的合作，将会开启一个文化传播和交流的新纪元，会推动我们两个国家更加紧密的合作。我相信全世界的葡萄牙语观众以及居住在葡萄牙的大量华人，将会对于来自中国这样一个伟大国度的这部影视作品赞不绝口。而同时呢，我们也希望能够借此机会与丝路电视国际合作共同体的所有成员建立类似的合作关系。在此，我想诚挚地邀请大家去葡萄牙，前往波尔图去探访我的家乡。我相信这会成为您今年最难忘的一次欧洲之旅。非常荣幸能够与大家在此相聚一堂。谢谢。
In Europe,
我想感谢中央电视
I'm
台。
honored to gather with you here today. First, I would like to thank CCTV. Thank you.
Thank you.
好，谢谢。
Please stay on the stage.
Thank you for your
那
wonderful
么接
speech.
下来
Thank you.
我们就要有请嘉宾登台，为我们一起来启动
Next
这个激动人心的时刻。
Let's
我们有
welcome
请
distinguished
嘉宾登台
distinguished
他们
guests
是
here to
国
board on the
际广播电
stage
视总
to
局国际
have the
合作
release
副
of
处
this
长
key
周
project.
继红女士，中国国际
Let's
电视总
welcome
公
Ms.
司副总裁
Zhou
唐世
Qihong,
明局长
International Cooperation Department of National Radio and Television Administration, Mr. Tang Shiming, Dean CITVC Vice President, Mr. Shen Jiani, Porto President Leo Magalhães, Porto International Department Director, the Program Department Executive Director, Mr. Lapas. Now let's welcome with a warm applause.
无远近，万里尚为邻。我们接下来邀请6位嘉宾。
With that, we know each other no matter how far it is.
装置上，让我们
Let's
见证
place our hands on the initiation device. Let's witness the China Hour program produced by Portugal and China.
我们倒数到1的时候，共同
Now let's count down together. When we count 1,
来
we'll witness this moment. Are you ready? Now let's count down.
好，3、2、1。
3, 2, 1.
个裸眼3D呈现在我们面前，也预示着我们祝福葡萄牙中国时段收视。
The naked eye pictures. And now we wish a good rating for this Chinese hour in Portugal. This phoenix signifies the cooperation stepping up further of China and Portugal. And now the fourth one release of Golden Ribbon multinational co-production program, Silk Road and My Eyes. This year, the Silk Road short videos had successfully held release events, and today we will have a release ceremony of Golden Ribbon multinational co-production programs of Silk Road and My Eyes, which is co-produced by media groups from China and abroad. And we are going to explore the true nature of the Silk Road culture. And now we will have Ms. Shen Jianing to state an address for this release ceremony.
Honored guests, dear friends, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It's a great pleasure to meet all of you here in Xi'an.
It's a pleasure to meet all of you in Xi'an. After we have founded this community, we have many fruitful cooperations. And today, the media group will release Golden Ribbon co-production of Silk Road and My Eyes. I hope media friends from media can gather together in Xi'an to feel the real glamour of it. The history and culture are profound, and this has created many opportunities for cooperation and development as an engine to push forward this development. We have shouldered the responsibility to promote development. Together with other channels, we will put concerted efforts. Also, in the couple years that we have founded the community, we have fruitful results coming from our cooperations with other organizations. The Golden Ribbon short video project has reached fruitful results. And China televisions and television medias in other countries along the Silk Road had been actively taking part in this. And now we have another guest to deliver his speech.
On behalf of ABU, Asia Pacific Broadcasting Union, I'm delighted to announce that
on behalf of ABU, delighted to contribute to Silk Road and My Eyes. And I am honored to be one of the partners in this co-production because last year, our multinational co-production community, together with ABU, we have produced several short films, and we have gained achievements from this, and we're honored to be one of the hosts. And I am glad that we can continue our cooperation because this bears significance to all countries in Asia. Because thinking of the culture and civilization of Asia, we are more confident that this will stir a ripple in Asian countries. So we will closely cooperate with our Chinese counterparts, and we will have an assembly next month, and I believe this will further push forward our cooperation. Okay, thank you. Now we will have guests on board to initiate. Let's welcome Ms. Zhou Jihong, head of National Radio and Television Administration International Cooperation Department, and CITVC VP Mr. Tang Shiding, and Ms. Shen Jianing from the Exchanging Center, and Miguel, and Ms. Alia, and Mr. Raja Atabali, and Tibetan Mayan, and also our guests who just addressed. Please come onto the stage. Okay, please turn around and place your hands on our screen. When we count down to 1, we'll light up the Silk Road. Are you ready? Let's count down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Congratulations on the successful release. Please take a group picture together and capture this exciting moment. And also, we want to thank our guests. Thank you. I hope you can participate in this. And now is the launch of China, UK, USA co-produced TV drama Origin. It's co-produced by UK and USA. It showed us an adventure trip in the universe, and it has unveiled the mystery of the universe. And we have Ms. Shen Jianing and CEO Richard of UK Corporation Part, and a representative from Sony Pictures. I want to first interview Ms. Shen. We are cooperating with UK and USA. How do you feel? It's a pleasure to work with Richard and his excellent team. I hope this is just the start of our cooperation. I hope this is the start of the cooperation of CITVC with UK, and I hope this TV series Origin will gain success not only in China but around the world. Mr. Passam, what's the biggest challenge in creation? On behalf of our corporation, I am very glad to be here. As for the challenges, we are co-producing this TV drama. We have teams from different countries. We are speaking different languages, shooting in 7 countries. We've been to South Africa, USA, UK, and Japan. So the production procedure is very complicated, but this is a major TV drama. But I hope the audiences around the world will love it, and we will officially be releasing the episodes in November. And we want to thank our partners in China. Now I want to ask you, what do you think is the biggest feature I think to some extent, this TV drama reflects some problems on the road and belt, including what is it, and we are uniting the people from the world together, breaking the barriers. In the production process, we have achieved that. This is a sci-fi drama, and it showcased how people interact with technology, and we hope in the market of the world and in Chinese market, we will be very successful. Okay, thank the three of them for the interview. Now we will invite our guests to initiate the release. Let's invite CITVC Vice President Mr. Tang Shuding, Sony Mr. Tang Dai, Mr. Wendy from Sony Pictures, please. Okay, we will ask you, please turn around and put your hands on the screen, and we'll count down together. We'll witness the moment when we count down to 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Congratulations to the successful launch of the TV drama Origin. Let's take a group picture. Thank you again. This China, UK, USA co-produced TV drama.
Thank you.
Thank you. Please be seated. Okay. Next, we have launch of Eurasian News Sharing and Exchange Platform. Now we will have Xiang Zhongnan, Lu Lan Na to host this from the Russian channel of CCTV.
Okay, welcome.
Thank you, colleagues. Hello, I am Xiang Luonan. This is my partner.
Я ведущая телеканала CGTN Русский, а это мой коллега Xi'an City.
那么，首先我们通过一个短片来了解一下我们欧亚新闻交换平台。
We'll bring you a short video clip to introduce.
To initiate this platform.
广袤的欧亚大陆，迎来了打造命运共同体的新契机。21世纪以来，人类全面迈向信息时代。信息拉近了时间与空间的距离，构建起共享的桥梁。海量原创视频产品汇聚欧亚，各方共同发展，合力打造信息资源共享新渠道。优质、高效、便捷。
and facilitated content will be delivered to all countries.
从这里开始电视产业的数字时代，欧亚新闻共享交换平台。
Establish such a shared and changing platform between Europe and Asia.
坚持共建、共享、共赢的合作理念，是我们戏剧天与生俱来的基因。打造多元、开放、包容的
Conforming to the ideas of our cooperation, we will have a information platform of cooperation, openness, and inclusiveness. We are enhancing our cooperation.
We'll enhance our cooperation, our joint contribution, joint development, and this kind of concept is to achieve the win-win situation and tolerance and inclusiveness will achieve common prosperity. And we will seek friendship no matter how far it is. And Next, let's invite China Media Group, CGTN Foreign Language Channel, Mr. Jiang Heping, to address this launching ceremony.
Good morning, distinguished guests.
Good morning, everyone. The Euro-Asia news sharing platform and is an opening platform initiated by the CGTN and the China Media Group, also CCTV Plus. And this, we have established this open platform. It faces the major media in Asia. It is used to customize and exchange news programs based on joint contribution, joint development, and win-win situation. We will jointly develop the database in this area and secure the users in this area. CGTN Russian channel is the initiator of this platform, and it is the major user of this platform. Relying on CGTN cover rich resources, both domestic and global. We provide large amount of news products. Its contents include multilateral, bilateral cooperation. It also covers domestic, economic, and political, social, and people's well-being and technology, and also other frontier areas. In the trial operation of this platform in the last half year, and a number of users have increased to 14, including Belarus, Kazakhstan, Russia, Kyrgyzstan, Kazakhstan, and Uzbekistan. And also, these media have joined in this. During the SCO summit, the Russian channel has cooperated with the joint founding members of the SCO, have jointly produced the program promoting this region's media cooperation. Media is the bridge for information exchange. Building regional information sharing is inseparable from efforts of all of you. This year, with the launch of this platform, we'll customize the news products. Depending on the customers' demands, we will customize our broadcasting. At this point, we'll welcome more media to join Euro-Asia news platform based on joint development, joint contribution, win-win situation. Will jointly establish the sharing of the platform. Thank you. Please stay on the stage, and let's welcome Peng Yunping, the chairman of the CGTN, of the relevant media. Let us jointly launch the news exchange platform.
Пожалуйста, представители телекомпании, поднимитесь на сцену.
What merits attention is that the representatives also include those who are the first users, including 18 members, including Belarus, Kazakhstan, Russia, and Tajikistan. They are the important media. Dear friends, our ceremony is about to begin. Next, our ceremony is about to begin officially. Let's count down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Please spread the golden powder onto the table. Please spread the gold powder onto the surface of this board. Okay, Eurasia News Sharing Exchange Program is dedicated to ensure the information sharing in this region, and with joint efforts, we have achieved the design of this ceremony so that the users may provide their information. This is to implement our joint contribution, joint efforts, and joint development concept. Thank you. Thank you for your cooperation. This is the end of this launching ceremony, and thank you. Thank you, Miss Xiang Zhongnan. We have now witnessed the fruitful results of cooperation. Now let's welcome the guests from different institutions and different regions, different countries to get on the stage to address this ceremony, and let us reflect on their experience and exchange our ideas. Now let's welcome Mr. Markov, the CG from CJSC Second National TV from Markov Marat. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, dear friends, good morning. First, I would like to thank hosts to give me such an opportunity to join this great conference. Now, the CJSC Second National TV channel is only such a channel that is very important in this country. To join in this exchange program, first I would like to use a short video to begin my speech. Please use 10 seconds to focus on this video. First, let's watch the program in the Second National TV channel of the Belarus. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, this is the Second National TV channel of the Belarus. This is our sports competition program.
Это все, что мы успеваем вам рассказать сегодня.
那么这就是我们所能说的，今天我们报道的及时的信息给大家展示的情况。
Today we have reported the events today. These are all the events that happened today.
这就是我们的一个信息频道，非常感谢大家。
This is the information channel. Thank you.
我们的公司是非常小的，只有16岁。那么
Our company is a small company. We have a history of only 16 years. So we have only 400 employees. Though we are small, we respect our colleagues. Also, the colleagues from CCTV and CGT and China Media Group who want to learn from you. We know that the young people are allowed to make mistakes, but this will change. What will connect us is we will be connected. It is the motto of our TV. We have covered 180 countries, so outside Belarus, you can see our program everywhere. Our TV ratings have exceeded 11%, and we rank the second, and our ratings also accounts for 1/3. So we believe in our professional analysis and services, we believe we will report our national events at first time. And President Xi and the leaders from Belarus have meetings, and we were the first report. We have the professional services. We have very good partners and the media partners. We know that the Belarus and China are on a very good friendly positions. We'll facilitate our cooperation. In media, we'll deepen our cooperation. We'll jointly deepen our cooperation in various fields. We have this saying that if there is no report, then the news seems to not happen. So we should strengthen our work in this field, not only cover the news in both countries, but also to cover the most important things in Chinese people's daily lives. In our cooperation, we want to work with our partners to attract more people to join in our activities. At last, I want to say that let us prepare, let us be ready for all negotiations and discussions. We know that the trust is the basis for cooperation. We know that we have been one step further. We want to get a response from China. Xi'an and Belarus has 6,000 meters, but this has shortened our distances, and so that we have more opportunities for exchange. And then thank you, Mr. Markov Marat from the CGSCS Second National TV channel. Thank you for your detailed introduction. We know that 2018 is an important year for Belt and Road. As a place that is the initiator of Belt and Road, we have seen the fruitful results in One Belt, One Road initiative along the countries. And now let's welcome Mr. Arbayev Alan from the Kazakh Telegraph Agency to address this meeting. Greetings. First, on behalf of the Haba Kazakh Telegraph Agency, for your warm reception, I would like to express my gratitude, especially in such a beautiful city. I'd like to take this opportunity to introduce us. From 1995, we will cover the events from Kazakhstan and around the world. We would like to cover important events around the globe in the past 23 days, from the production and to the showcase of the programs and our works. We have covered about over 95% of the audience in Kazakhstan. Our Kaba Telegraph Agency has many developed journalist networks, not only in our country, also around the world. We have enjoyed a good development. It is one of the members of the ABU and the Radio and TV Academy. Haba Telegraph Agency is a positive media company in 4 channels, and especially in all places you can have reports.
We have reports from all over the world. In culture, history, and other aspects of modern communications, you could say that we have 4 languages in our channel: Kazakhstani, English, and Kyrgyzstani. And we are presenting some classical movies of the Soviet Union. We also have some art films. Our agency is a professional platform. It's the first channel of Kazakh Telegraph. For us, our friendly relationship is built on every field. Under the initiation of our heads of states, we have now a better prospect for development. We have done a lot of work, and we hope to deepen our work, especially in media industry, to cooperate with Chinese media groups. Thank you for your attention. Thank you, Mr. Allen. Now we'll have Miguel Piera from Argentina National TV.
Hola a todos. 你们好。
Read a boring speech after all the wonderful launches that we just seen. But the thing I want to ask you is a big favor. Please turn to Channel 5 because Spanish is my original language, and I wish to read this in Spanish. Thank you. En primer lugar,
首先，我要再次感谢主办方的盛情邀请。
I want to thank the host for your warm reception.
此外，阿根廷媒体及共中信息部部长贝尔南·伦巴迪先生也希望让我表达。
A guest from Argentina also wanted me to express his hopes. Next Thursday, he will come to China and sign new agreements on cooperation. And here, I want to pay respects to all media personnel from Argentina. Media groups, they are working towards a new production. Amazing China, amazing Argentina. This co-production will impress all of us and we'll be proud of it. And this is one step closer for more co-productions. And I am really glad to be here again, because every time I'm in China, I get very excited for the corporations. And now we're witnessing this historical moment. I'm very honored to be here attending this event in Xi'an. And we have a musician in Argentina who is appreciated by many of our Argentina nationals, and he had composed something about Xi'an, and I've been coming here, and the communication of me and other guests have been exciting as well. We are taking a major step today. Although we have different nationalities, but we're all conducting these win-win cooperations and building friendships, and which will help us understand each other more. And we can share our customs and habits. We can be interconnected, and we can have mutual development and sharing, and deepen our cooperation. This is exactly what President Xi proposed on the Belt and Road Initiative. We all know that infrastructure development is a problem faced by most countries in the world. This is the same with America. In the recent years, countries in Latin America are also making efforts towards this end. This is the development path of ours. We can see that the South America's countries are still trying to solve this problem. Without cooperation, how could we face the globalization? This is an important problem. Like President Xi proposed, we will digitize the connectivity of ports, airports, and other traffic hubs. This is a necessity for future development. This is also one of the reasons that we gather here together. Although we have made major breakthroughs in interconnectivity, but how can we be more efficiently connected? This factor goes to the media. China and Argentina need more understanding about each other. But no matter how many roads we have, how many airports we build, we cannot be fully connected to each other. Under these circumstances, media has become the element for interconnectivity in the globalization era. It has a large audience, but also helps build our confidence. Media, especially in the national level, they are the key factors here. They can share cultures together and build new friendships together and build a community of shared interests. If our peoples can understand each other more, things will be much easier in technology, trade, notions, to be exact. In the present and the future, we are prepared to face the challenges that has brought by this historical moment. Okay, thank you. Please, I want to thank you again for Miguel Piera. Xi'an television station is co-hosting, and we want to thank our hosts for your strong support and assurance, and we want to pay respect to all of you. And Xi'an television station will also implement our spirit of mutual development and sharing and win-win cooperation and bring bigger contribution to our cooperation. Now we have Mr. Wang Yang and Mr. Hui Yi from Xi'an Broadcasting Station to make an address.
尊敬的各位领导、
distinguished officials, guests from home and abroad, ladies and gentlemen, friends, good noon. I'm very honored to be gathered here with all the guests on the start of the ancient Belt and Road, and to be gathered here beside the beautiful river of Qujiang, and to be in this Belt and Road Media Communities Summit Forum. I want to extend my warmest welcome to all of you attending. This year is the 5th year of President Xi's proposition about the Belt and Road Initiative. This year, especially these 2 years, Xi'an has grasped opportunities to boost the liveliness, to focus on the past, the present, and the future. Xi'an has over 3,100 years of history with Rome, Cairo. It is listed as one of the ancient cities. It is the origin of Chinese civilization, and it's the start of the ancient Silk Road. It is the geographical center of China. So without coming to Xi'an, it is not truly coming to China. So what is it that makes Xi'an so fascinating and full of charisma? When former president of U.S., Mr. Clinton, visited China for the first time, he arrived in Xi'an. And I was very honored to be a journalist with President Clinton. So 20 years later, we also held some successful event about our Spring Festival Gala, which has sparked exciting audiences from home and abroad. And Xi'an is the 9th key cities of China's development plan, and it is making great efforts to be an innovative and entrepreneurial city, to become a fashionable traveling destination. The future city of Xi'an will bring new prospects to the world. According to the openness of Xi'an and its charisma of history, Xi'an Broadcasting Station has set up a unique channel that's named after the Silk Road, and we have set up a series of elite programs concerning the Silk Road. And we have been joining hands to win mutual development in a great season. Zhang Qian went outside of China in the history, and today we have listed Shiliu flower as the flower of the city, and we have co-hosted an event regarding this flower together with Korea. In China, this flower represents a lot of connotations. Today, in this era of connectivity, I believe that as long as we join our hands, we will build new bridges for the Silk Road and have bigger contributions to human civilization. And I wish a successful conclusion of this forum, and I wish all of you the best. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Wang. In 2016 February, CITVC has set up Chinese Hour in UK. We can take a look at the screen for more information.
China Hour launched officially on Sky TV late 2016. This year, China Hour repositioned itself on 2 channels broadcasting 6 hours a day. Now we even have a new station look. We're also showing more kinds of programs. Then it was mainly documentaries. Now we have animation and even drama. Chinese and British brands are being drawn to China Hour as advertisers of sponsors.
并且呢，这些节目呢，赢得了很多观众的欢迎。我们呢，还对很多英国的政治家和媒体专家，还有一些专家进行了采访。我觉得这样的一个中国时段所做的呢，是在努力从文化的层面来加强人们之间的联系。也就是说呢，英国人民其实非常的希望能够进一步了解到中国的文化是怎么样的。对于普通观众，我感觉呢，中国时间的这样的一个节目，非常的容易了解，而且非常的有意思。而且呢，中国的贸易潜力是非常巨大的，国际的影响是日增的，对我们非常希望的。
Trade potential has been huge, and China's influence has been increasing. Many of the people want to see more programs about economic and trade, and this is an important window for the outside world to learn about Chinese culture. I like China on the tongue very much because it has opened my vision. I hope in the future I can have the opportunity to come to China. Also, in the China Hour, I want to see more Chinese programs about the Chinese cuisines. I like Bubbles best.
因为呢，他非常有主见，很像我自己。所以呢，我也特别喜欢小水母，因为呢，它很与众不同，而且有着敏感的性格。 作为中国时间的英国总监，我非常希望的就是，也相信我们过去1年当中这样的成功是得益于中国国际电视总公司和我们英国各方的大力的支持和
China Media Group and the UK support and our cooperation. We're not only developing UK, also want to use new media to expand to every corner of the world. We have made long-term progress. In this area, I believe we can do better. China Hour has connected different countries. Okay, let us welcome the deaf media. Let's welcome the deaf media from UK, Mr. Gordon Radley.
好，非常感谢主办方。 对我的邀请，
Thank you very much for the invitation, so that I can come to this summit forum. I'm honored. Last year, I just sent video from London, but this year, I can come on site. So just as my understanding on China, my knowledge on China is increasing also. So let us see what are the progress that are made. So my understanding with China is for my personal reasons. In previous years, I'm immersed in the remote eastern countries and China. My garden, I have planted many Chinese plants. At the same time, like the Chinese food very much. Just like last year, yesterday night, a friend of mine whose name is Jeremy Hunter. He is also a foreign secretary of my company. In November 2012, he has led me to a cafeteria in the southern part of England. He not only helped me in work, but also he has helped me to understand more about China. That is to say, together with me, he has given me help in exploration about China. For me, it is very important. He's very important. Through him, I've connected different outstanding people, and also I have the opportunity to come to Xi'an, and he helped me to be friends with the friends from media to promote this activity. So that is why Jeremy and I have come here to meet you. I've met many excellent people. This is just the beginning. And in London, we just have started. And for China, for us, it's a new thing. So from these activities, we have acquired many businesses. For instance, in this, we have different businesses. We have localization, commercialized operation. Because the UK, although UK and China are far apart, we want to shorten the physical distance through the perspective of the UK people want to speak about the China story, and through the choices of the contents, we can ensure our advertisements and the business operation can be ensured to be healthy. So for our localization, because UK and China are far apart, we hope to have good content, good hosts, and good environment to support our programs. And also through these factors, we can facilitate our cooperation with the Chinese side, with the China side. And here, we can have lot to talk about. For instance, I'd like to tell you a concrete story, because for this story, it has been shot for a long time. It is about the leaves and tea leaves. The traveler and Chinese writer Demon Harpo has shown a thematic program. This is a famous food restaurant in London. It has been open in London for a long time. Also in London, we have a system in Spa, which name is Bob. When we put our production team in China, audience seem to believe that we are a company producing the Chinese programs. When you participate in some program, naturally you will have focus on this program. So, if we focus on this project, we'll focus on this program. Let us mention the speakers here today. We have brought you the rock band, and they will study the Chinese folk music. At the latter half of this month, we will undertake some production of this program. Our partners have profound techniques and expertise. They're experts. We hope that they will make the programs excellent. And we're also preparing a series of some short episodes about Tai Chi. So UK and China in this has a long-term connection in this, and will also have sustained our regional programs. And at the same time, before the Christmas Eve last year, we have another program. This is a good timing because at the Christmas season, some ITV, but before the broadcasting in the Times, we have promoted the legend of Li Xiaolong, and this has promoted our programs. So maybe we should talk about our cultural differences between the two countries. It is not about only baking, and it is not about the national treasure, because since last month, the great UK phenomena has been broadcasting Tuesday and has high TV ratings. We want to make these programs TV ratings exceed our best channel. And also we have the China Hour. So what about this program? We very much hope we want to ensure our profit and loss ourselves. Our direction is right, and at the same time, we want to nurture our audience. We want to use our program to attract advertisers and promote and sponsors. We can see that for instance, the advertiser sales have been increasing. Retails for small channel, it is very hard to get the very accurate TV ratings. So sometimes you can see 0 TV ratings, despite the fact that the fact is not like this. But if the TV ratings is low, then we do not have these advertisements. So direct selling and sponsors are important for us. For instance, Yingji Hangkou has sponsored the special programs in China's Spring Festival. Also, we have cooperated with Hainan Province to promote some tourism programs, and they have advertisements on our programs. Also, we have cooperated with we want to cooperate with the municipalities and provinces in China, especially in China Hour, this program. Of course, we hope some brands such as travel agency and the car manufacturers or some cooking programs can give us some contents in our channel. We want to introduce the TV shopping programs. Good programs should have good marketing. In July, in the Evening Standard magazine, we have covered a whole page of programs by Mr. Li, to Bruce Lee, so as to increase our TV ratings, so that our TV ratings can be sustained. Just now, you may have seen the video just now. My friend Kevin has offered martial arts performance and car performance materials to promote our programs, especially to promote this in our art festival. After we turn to London, we will offer some video, and we also want to provide some online programs. Of course, we want to go global. Just several months ago, we have witnessed the Brexit. Of course, we still want to be internationalized. China-UK relation in this is very important. What we should admit that China is important in the world, and the common people will increasingly focus on the Chinese culture and China, and the Western audience can hope that they can broaden their horizon through innovative programs. This is what we are doing now. We hope we can do it better. We hope that we can have closer contact with you today. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Gordon Ladley. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, dear friends, guests from different regions and countries, through cultural exchanges and cooperative shooting, we have shared with you our sharing. And here, let us let's thank them again. Next, we'll witness a new key signing ceremony of key cooperative projects. At the point of the convening of this forum, 98 members from 58 countries have joined in the community, and the new members will sign the MOU. Now first, let's welcome Mr. Abdullah Suleiman from Arabian Broadcasting Union, Cambodia TV President Mr. Maguru, to board on the stage to sign Mr. Shen Jianing, the President Assistant of the China International TV.
Okay, let's start our signing ceremony. RBU is our supporter, partner, and we hope that we will have all-dimensional cooperation. BRMC really hopes to cooperate with international organizations, expand our media scope, and to be one of the most important media platform. Okay, let's give an applause for the successful signing ceremony. Please put your hands together and take a group photo. Thank you.
Thank you.
Please stay with us. Mr. Shen.
Guests, please return to your seat. Thank you. 好，接下来的一项签约活动是中国国际电视总公司、中国中央电视台纪录频道与加拿大 SRNL 公司签署纪录片
CITVC CCTV documentary channel and SRNL from Canada, Silk Road to Northern Lights co-production agreement signing. So let's welcome Mr. Zhi Shilun and Mr. Allen from SRNL to sign the agreement of co-production. This documentary shows our enthusiasm. It joins the two continents and two countries together. We use our lens to document the nature as well as the warm friendship of two countries' people. Okay, let's congratulations to the successful signing of co-production agreement. Now please take a group picture together.
Thank you very much.
Please continue staying with us, Ms. Chen. And now we'll have the signing co-production agreement signing with Japan television channel. A Bite of China and Kung Fu Shaolin has been aired on this channel, showing Chinese culture to Japanese audiences. Let's give a warm applause for this successful signing. Thank you both. And now we'll have the signing ceremony for China-France co-produced documentary Approaching China, Jean-Pierre Raffarin, Witness 14 Years of Change. And now we have Ms. Jiang Yuan to host this part. Hello, I am very honored to witness this new program of the French channel of CCTV. The signing ceremony for Approaching China, Jean-Pierre Raffarin witnesses 40 years of change.
Grand angle sur la Chine avec Jean-Pierre Raffarin. Je vous propose de découvrir en avant-première quelques images de notre émission. Regardez ensemble le grand écran.
让我们先睹为快，通过一个短片了解一下走进中国拉法兰见证
Let's
40年巨变。
take a look at the short video of Approaching China, Jean-Pierre Raffarin witnesses 40 years of change.
好，这个系列节目呢，叫做《走进中国拉法兰见证40年巨变》。拉法兰先生呢是法国的前总理，也是对中国有着非常深入的了解。
Silk Road, Approaching China, Jean-Pierre Raffarin witnesses 40 years of change.
notamment à ses auditeurs francophones, nous avons accueilli cette proposition avec faveur et reconnaissance. Une série d'émissions s'intitule « Grand angle sur la Chine », car il s'agit d'un parcours à travers le pays, abordant les grands sujets de notre temps, l'économie, la culture, la diplomatie, la paix. Une initiative d'envergure, comme celle de la ceinture et de la route de la soie, a toute sa place dans nos réflexions. La communauté des médias de l'initiative Ceinture et Route se veut un espace de coopération, de communication et de dialogue pour tous ses membres qui participent à ce grand projet de civilisation. Cette communauté déploie des efforts très importants afin d'améliorer la communication et créer de véritables opportunités de coproduction entre ses membres. C'est une plateforme qui rencontre déjà un grand succès et qui a permis d'établir de nombreuses connexions.
好，感谢拉法兰先生为我们发来的视频祝福。那接下来我们就有请中央广播电视总台央视新闻中心副主任
Jean-Pierre Affran for his video. Let's welcome Mr. Jiang Heping to state an address. It's lunchtime. I believe that you're all hungry, so I'll just be very short. Mr. Affran is the former premier of France, and he's also a friend of China. He's very familiar with China. He has witnessed the reform and opening up of the 40 years. Why do we produce this program? It originates from the Boao Forum in this year. During Boao Forum, Mr. Affran had received an interview with CGTN French channel, and I personally met with him. I posed the idea of the co-production of the documentary Approaching China. This year marks the 40th anniversary of China's reform and opening up, and will produce a program about how he views the reform and opening up of China to better connect the people from China and France. So Mr. Affran didn't hesitate and accepted my invitation. So we have conducted a careful research and discussed about the theme. And now the program is in progress. Mr. Affran, as a witness, he will talk about his ideas, about his impressions on the 40 years of change. And tomorrow he will be in Beijing. Apart from Xi'an, he will also be in Shanghai, Beijing, Guangzhou. And he will talk about how he views the reform and opening up in his own ideas. And I'm very glad to do this co-production, and I wish it successful. I hope it can be a bridge of friendship between Chinese people and foreign people. Okay, thank you. Please stay on the stage. Let's welcome Executive Director of the French channel of CGTN, and we'll have the signing ceremony. Now let's welcome the special representative of Mr. Affran.
CCTV Pioneer Media Entertainment Et M. Gilles Barissa, représentant exceptionnel en Chine de l'ancien Premier ministre français et président de la Fondation Prospective et Innovation, M. Jean-Pierre Ravarin.
还有中视前卫影视传媒有限公司总经理张步兵先生。好，请
And Mr. Zhang Bubing,
请二位入座签约。
please be seated and sign the agreement.
好，这是一个激动人心的时刻，在江和平先生和
This is
宋佳
an
宁女士的见
exciting
证之下，
moment.
双方郑重地签下合
Under the
作
witness
协议。这是一部非常值得
Of
期
these
待
two
的
guests
精
they
品
are
之作。
signing. This is a program that's worth
好，走进中
anticipating.
国拉法兰见证40年巨变合作协议正式生效。
Okay, the agreement of approaching China, Jean-Pierre Raffarin with his 40 years of change is officially initiated.
祝贺双方成功签约，请嘉宾们合影留念。
Congratulations on the successful signing ceremony. Please stay on the stage for a picture.
Thank 好，非常感谢各位领导对此次活动的支持，请各位领导嘉
Thank
宾
you
向
for your
台下
support.
就坐。
Please be seated.
最后，预祝中法团队精诚合作，为我们带来更多优质
At
的
last,
节目。
I want to wish you can bring us more successful programs. Also, I want to thank my partner.
谢谢。
Thank you so much.
好，
Thank you.
谢谢江源，谢谢。
Thank you.
让我们以共同体为平台，以本次论坛为契机，携手
Let's use this community as a platform and this forum as an opportunity to facilitate the development and cooperation. And we are conducting this by the cooperation, openness, and inclusiveness. And dear friends, up to now, Belt and Road Media Community Summit Forum is officially finished for the morning section, and on the 2 o'clock sharp, we will have the second part. And I'll see you in this afternoon. Goodbye.